If you're struggling to shed a negative emotion right now, I have an exercise that's going to change everything for you in this moment. Are you ready? Hey, I'm Ian from the Hero Collective. We share tips and tricks about how to hear from God, how to discover your unique identity, and experience transformation in your life. So, why don't you like us or follow us? Stick around. I'd love to hear from you. All right. I had to deal with anxiety and depression for a significant period of my life. I walked through a very, very challenging time, and I learned that I could pray in a way that actually helped me to shed what I was feeling in the moment. It took me a while, but I did actually realize that God wants us to experience his peace and his love every single day. And it just takes a few simple little tips and tricks in order to do that. Are you ready? Here's an exercise for you. I call it the Great Exchange. I want you to imagine that you're in a room with Jesus. You're just hanging out. I want you to identify what this negative emotion feels like. Use your sanctified imagination. Here's what I mean. When I was dealing with anxiety, I felt like my mind was crazy. And when I pictured myself, I could see this swirling mass of just brown sort of vapor. It was like, there was something just swirling. And so I know this might sound funny, but imagine where in your body you experience or you see that condition actually manifesting. You're holding a little shoebox as you're breathing. Imagine all of that substance, wherever it is in your body, flowing out of that area as you breathe and into this shoebox with the lid open. Okay, the lid's off. Just take your time. And as you feel like everything is drained, imagine putting a lid on the shoebox. And then on the top of the shoebox is a little label. In your mind's eye, imagine writing on that label what it is that you're feeling. Was it anxiety? Was it fear? Was it sadness? Now imagine that you are standing in front of Jesus. Take a second, look at Jesus, this countenance. What does his face look like? What it would feel like to be in his presence. When you're ready, take the box and give it to him. You are taking this negative emotion. I want you to hand it to Jesus. And here's the key. I want you to watch and see what Jesus does with that box. It's profound when you engage God in your imagination. He will reveal to you something very unique. Okay. Give him the box when you're ready and watch Jesus's countenance, watch his face, and watch what he does with what you just gave him. Now, when you're done, I want you to hold your hands out like this, and I want you to ask Jesus to replace whatever he just gave you. This is what we call the Great Exchange. He became poor that we become rich. He became sick that we become healthy, right? This is the imagine you hold out your hands and Jesus gives you something back. What does he give you? Receive it. Thank him for it. And then take 2 minutes to imagine you're living out the rest of your day with the reality of what you've just received from him, governing you in every situation you can imagine for the rest of your day. Try it.